Hello and welcome back to Tammy's Dolls. Today I come with a haul from the thrift stores. Now to start off with, on December 26th of 2020, we were in a lockdown till just recently, about a couple weeks ago, they lifted the ban and we were allowed to start going to the thrift stores. I think last week I started going. And so anyways, one I was waiting for just opened up, and the last one, I have about three I really hover around. And there are some other ones that are on the other side of my city, and those ones will be more like my spring, summer, and fall ones I go to, because they are quite the stretch for me to go out to. And so anyways, I have a haul here that I want to show you. Now, I also want to combine in with this haul another haul that I had. I was going through some bags. I'm terrible, I know. But I found a bag of stuff that I bought from a haul back probably about November. And I hadn't taken it out of the bag yet. It was just sitting in the bag. And so I want to show that to you too. And I'll tell you what the stuff is. So let's look at that first. We'll do, because I'm talking about it right now, let's talk about the November, I'll call it the November haul. And what was in that bag. So we'll take a look at everything here. In that, I went to, this is from the Goodwill. And when I was at the Goodwill, I hope you're seeing this. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, let's just raise it up a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Anyways, in that haul, I found these brand new gowns that they're wool gowns, and they have their tags. They say small. They're all tagged by Glenn and Percy, Montreal, Canada. They were made in, or bought, or whatever. They bought them, and they're a size small, and they're nice wool, almost like a christening gown or dedication gown, whatever your belief system is. And but you can use them just as, like for antique dolls. They look beautiful on. And so anyways, there was two of them, and so I picked up both of them. But they're beautiful. They're not a white, they're like an ivory color. And just beautiful. I'll show you the back side of them as well. They have the nice little collar at the back. Just gorgeous, nice little gowns, but brand new. And I paid, it says, this is the original tag right here. You can see they went for $9.94, but there's a price underneath as well, which I'm reading about, I don't know, maybe it's $29 or something like that. But anyhow, they say white, but they're not a white. They're like an ivory color. And maybe on their stamp they didn't have the word ivory, so they have to go with the next best, which is white. But anyhow, beautiful little gowns. I got two of them here. There's two brand new gowns, but they're great on, like I say, antique and vintage dolls. They have a nice look to them that you could put that on and get away with it, you know. So when I saw them, I went, oh my goodness, I have to get them. And I only paid, believe it or not, for them was $3 for each one of them from the Goodwill. So just to show you that, that's what I paid for them. So those have been sitting in a bag in the back of my room there, and I just unearthed it. I found it, and I went, oh my goodness, what am I doing? So anyhow, as that may be, that was what happens to me. Now this was also in there. I forgot all about this. So anyways, I'm going to show this to you. This is a blanket, a baby's blanket from Sears. And it has Pooh and Tigger. Let me make sure you're seeing this here. Pooh and Tigger right there on it. There it is right there. And then it says Pooh in the middle. And then on the other side is Eeyore and Roo. Little Roo. And they're sound asleep in their blanket, in their beds. But the thing is, this blanket is just like new. And you know, one of the things, I'm very favorite to this, my middle boy, he loved these blankets. I used to give these to him in his crib. And he used to rub his face back and forth on the silk, and he'd go to sleep doing that as a baby. And I don't know, it just reminded me of that. I didn't have this one, but I did have one very similar to this. And he loved that blanket when he was a baby. But anyhow, that's from that November. That was it. Now that's all I got hiding around this house. Now I went out again because now I am set free and I can go thrifting, and I was in withdrawals. So let's take a look at what I got. I got this paper doll, antique paper doll book here. And I got it for $2 at the thrift store. And it has all the paper dolls in it. It's from 1975. Let's see. Every time I open it up, I'm not getting to the clothing. So lots of, you can cut this all out if you want. But for me, I like to refer to it for the clothing of what all the dolls are in there. You can see all the dolls. And they're all in there. And just gorgeous. The book has been well taken care of. It looks like nobody wanted to cut anything out, which is great. And, you know, all kinds of clothing and all kinds of wonderful stuff here. You know, so, I picked those up, and you can just look at it and just see the styles of the time. So, from 1915 to 1920. And it says right in here the year. It was published in Canada. It's a Canadian book. There is a year. Oh no, it was also in New York, so it's not a Canadian book. It was manufactured in the United States of America, New York, New York, New York. But then it was republished again in Canada in 1975. I knew there was a date on it because I seen it. So, oh, it says the Dover edition, first published in 1975, reproduces paper dolls and costumes originally published in the circa of 1915-1920. So there we go. So there's that book, and then there's this Dolly Dingle paper dolls I got. There it is right there. Let me lift this up a bit so I don't have to push it down so much. There we go. And it's very complete. There's only one page that's been ripped out. This one right here. This one was ripped, kind of like cut out or something. So, but that's it. That's the only one. Everything else seems to be there, and everything is in the book and everything. So, quite complete and everything. I thought they were interesting all the same. I got them for $2 each. So I thought those were nice. For $2, I wasn't going to pass those up. So now, another thing is we had a store. I'm thinking this is where they came from. It's from this store that we had a high-end toy store up in our mall. And I think it went out of business. And some of their stuff wound up at the thrift store. So there was this Lottie. I might have a Lottie doll. I looked her up, and I'm going to go through some of my dolls and see if I have a Lottie doll. So, she comes with her little dress, her purse, and her shoes. What I was more interested was the shoes, because I have some smaller dolls that are in need of some shoes, especially in my Tammy family, and I was thinking maybe they could use that. But, if this is a doll that, you know, is, if it was going for 12 something, it says there, $12.99 or probably, but, I only paid a couple bucks for this. About $2 for that one. And then there was some Carol clothes in the package as well. So I got this one here by Carol. Right there it says Carol. And I got it also, it was going for $24.95 here. I would never pay it. Holy crow, that's a lot of money. But anyhow, yep. Got it for, there it is also, the price right there, $24.99. Yeah, I got it for $2. So, can't go wrong with that. And I got this other one as well. This is a bigger one for size 17 to 18 inch dolls. And it's a complete outfit by Carol as well. And it went for $28.95 here at this. But again, it was a high-end toy store here. I would go in it every once in a blue moon and walk right back out again. I was like, okay. So, the last, oh no, not the last thing. Then I got this here. Now I got to talk to you about this. I was at the Goodwill, and I was walking around, pretty much done. I didn't find a whole lot that I wanted, or needed, I should say. Or what? Oh, one more thing here from Carol. Sorry, I got this as well. It's a little comb and hairpiece set, all in the package as well. All right. So anyhow, I was at the Goodwill, and I was just about done. I had not bought too much at this time. And I thought, well, time for me to go. Walked around by the till, and lo and behold, this is what I saw. Sitting in the package. Let me see if I can get her to stand. There we go. Is the I Love Lucy doll from the Chocolate Factory. Now, the one that I wanted was with both Ethel and Lucy in the box. But it has Ethel to the side, and it has Lucy the doll here. So I was happy because why? $10. That's it. That's all I paid for. It was $10. $10 in the box. I was like, okay, I'm going with it. You know, she's complete with her shoes. She's never been out. You can see, never taken out. The box has a little bit of maybe a bit of a condition problem, but nothing bad or anything of that sort. So I thought, no, I'm getting this here. I couldn't believe it that to find her just sitting there for $10. I took her and ran. And you know, there's a couple I would like to get that I'm very fond of. I'm a big Lucy fan. So if I ever can find the next ones to this, I'm going to. There's a few that I've had my eyes on, but for me, I'm going to get really honest with you. For me to buy this doll here off of eBay, I probably, let's say I got her for $40, which is a fair price on her on eBay. So if I take $40 plus add my exchange, even though our dollar is up quite a bit now, not, you know, I wish it go up even more, but it's doing a lot better, and put the exchange on, put the shipping on, put the duty on, this doll almost becomes a $60, $70 doll in my money. And I paid $10. You're going to take her. Now it starts to become, you start to see what I'm seeing here. So 40 becomes another 30 to almost 35. You're adding about another close to 40 bucks on top of the 40 that you initially paid for the doll. So, no, you know, I'm going to take it like this. So I am happy with her, and I'm content, and I was just awestruck by her. So what a beautiful, beautiful find, you know. So one of my last finds that I had, I'm going to put it right down on to here, and we'll bring it in a bit so you can see this. I found this bag, and it's full of teddy bear clips and arms and everything. I haven't opened it up. I've been wanting to, but I want to do it online. I paid $2.99 for it. So let's take off the price tag, open up the bag. Let's see what I got. Let's dump it all out. My little treasure bag. I got teddy bear arm clips. These are expensive for me to bring in, to find. I'm like, wow, what a great find, all these here. This here is a lot of money for me, right here. These here. Oh, wow. I've got some of these already. But you can use them on dolls as well, depending, you know, what you're doing. But what a great, all the discs are there. The locks are there. I got locks and everything. I also have the nose. I got teddy bear nose. So if I want to put a nose on a teddy bear, I've got nose to put on, noses. I have eyes. There's a brown eye. A big brown eye. Bigger one compared to this one here. So I got different size eyes, and I got two of them, of course. You know, right there. You know, I just got a world of everything here, like just little bags with stuff in it too. And here's another bag with animal eyes. They're blue. So I just, when you see stuff like this, I take, oh, I got a needle, pulling thread. There we go. And these are, they're all sized. $1.40. 5mm, 4 pairs, and these are eyes as well. Just a whole gaggle full of stuff here. Just all kinds of little bags of locks and locks in here and all kinds of stuff. Like if ever I needed to fix up a teddy bear, I've got the makings of it now here. So this is great. I need to get a little a little box to put these in with drawers on it, just for the teddy bear stuff. But yeah, I got tons of nose here, some more noses here sitting here, and yeah, and this one's got the nostrils right in the, I hope you can see that. I'm not coming up. They got the nostril holes right in there. Can you see that right there? There's nostril holes. Come back a bit maybe. You can see that. There we go. So yeah, they didn't pay a lot for it, 39 cents. Oh, Leisure World. Oh my goodness, Leisure World goes back years ago here. That's where these came from. We had a craft store here called Leisure World. I remember going there all the time. I forgot about them. That's where this is, again, I think this is just old stock coming out, you know, or somebody bought some of their stock. That could be it too. And, you know, things happen and it winds up at the thrift store. But thought I'd show this to you. Be interested just seeing all what I got here, all these discs and the arm joints and everything. Like, this is wonderful finds when you find stuff like this. This is a lot of money for today for me to bring into Canada here, and to get to these types of stores where they sell it, I have to go quite the distance because we don't have that here. We have a Michael's, but Michael's doesn't here carry all what other stores carry. And what other Michaels carry. I can get it online and they'll ship it to me. That I can do. But again, it's the cost factor for and what I'm saying, for $2.99. You can't beat it. So anyways, I thought I'd share this with you, and the treasures you can find. I love going into the sewing section and always eyeing it up and down. I'll go down it and then go back and then go up and then go back and then I'm done. Because what I see the first time, I'm not seeing when I go back, and then I see something different the third time, and then I go back one more time. On the fourth time, I pretty much feel like I've scaled because it's a whole wall and it goes down. Like it's a wide wall and it's a long wall, and so there's a lot to look at, and there's bags behind bags behind bags, so you're going through every bag on every level that you can. And this is where you find stuff like this. You got to scour it. So what I do is I go down first and just look at the surface and come back and look at the surface. Then the second time I'm digging, and I'm digging through, and then I'll do a top layer, and then I come down and do the bottom layer, and that's how I find stuff. And I don't know what level I found this at, I just know I found it, and here it is. So I get excited over stuff like this because it's just money saved for me. And like I say, $2.99, you just can't beat it. So hit those thrift stores, people. There's stuff out there. And like I say, I never know what to expect. It's a treasure hunt when you're in those stores. And I'm glad they lit the ban, that we can go back out again and go back to our thrift stores again. So everybody have a great day. I'm off for 3 days after tonight, so I'm looking forward to my weekend off. So talk to you again. Bye-bye.